You have chosen Albert Andrada.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Your question is, suicidal tendencies are rooted from a bunch of different reasons. Imagine I'm your friend who have been silent for months and have posted several narratives about suicide in my social media platform. How would you navigate in talking me out of it without sounding mean?
We all know that pandemic has challenged us throughout our journey. This has depression, anxiety, and out of conscious. But if I would be your friend, I would say that you should love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you will aware that you know what you're being in life. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop defying others. If you love yourself, and then you will believe and you have a peace of mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was your candidate from the IP community, and next up, our candidate from Alicia, Cherry Lee Carlijo. You've chosen Desiree Verdadero Abesames.
Hello, good evening, Cherry.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
Like Miss Carla, I'm feeling cold because of the weather or because of my emotions. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll make this fast. According to the World Population Review Survey of 2021, the Philippines is the top 5 English-speaking nation based on population next to US, India, Pakistan, and Nigeria. In your opinion, how relevant is the mastery of speaking the English language in getting more job opportunities?
Well, as an English major, I know for a fact that English is an advantageous language. It is a universal language, so everyone must be fluent and accurate enough to deliver their message because we are working on international and even national. So English is a must, even if we are Filipinos and even if we love our language. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's Alicia. Next up, San Manuel, Catherine Joy Legaspi.
San Manuel!
You've chosen Mayor Rosalind Asok.
Hello, good evening, Miss San Manuel.
Hello, good evening.
Okay, my question is, the Philippines was an agricultural country before experts classified us now as a thriving industrial nation. As part of the young generation, why do you think we struggle in having a sustained, developed, and advanced agricultural economy if we were dubbed as an agricultural country?
For me, it is because we don't patronize our own first. We used to patronize the others' products before ours, and this is a reminder for everyone that it is not too late to patronize our own and to contribute on the growth of our own economy. We must put our country first because our country's tomorrow depends on how we shape it today. Thank you.
we have our candidate from Ramon, Johanna Trisha Cinco. We have 9 judges and 10 candidates, which means one judge gets to ask 2 questions. And it goes once again to Shamsi Subsub Lee.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Shamsi.
Okay, so here's my question. Experts had noted that the number of farmers is fast decreasing because of the lack of interest in the profession among young people. How will you encourage millennials to choose a career in agriculture?
I think that it's time for us to stop burdening the society to go to jobs that don't benefit them. Instead, we should burden the system to create a more sustainable position for farmers and make farming a good job for the people. And once we do that, once the government does its job, that's when millennials will choose to be farmers. Because by then, it's a profession that will feed their family and it's a profession that will give them a sustainable life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ramon. Next up, from Kawayan City, Julie May Villanueva. You've chosen Mr. Danilo Pagsambugan. Pagsambugan. My apologies.
It's okay, apologies accepted. Hello, Miss Kawayan.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling grateful to be in the top 10, sir.
I'd like to see more energy after hearing my question. Okay, let's cut the bullshit. Let's go to the real. Climate change is a most significant issue wherein everyone is expected to pitch their share. If you are to speak before the group of school-age children, how will you convince them to lessen their carbon footprints?
You know what? Educating children nowadays is very important, especially when it comes to environment. Educating them at an early age will definitely lead us into better tomorrow. In taking carbonated drinks, let us educate them about health and lead them into better life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kawai. Next up, we have our candidate from Rojas, Christine May Mapata. And you've chosen Jeffrey Jaturian.
Hi, Christine.
Hello, sir. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening, sir.
My question for you is, body shaming is rampant in social media nowadays. How will you use your social media platform to help put an end to body shaming?
Thank you for the question and good evening once again. For how many years women have been regarded as weak and inferior to men, as well as discrimination is rampant nowadays in using social media. That's why I am standing here in front of you to say that people must embrace the reality that the people, people must embrace the reality that women sitting at home, catering men's need, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rojas. Next up, our candidate from Benito Sullivan, Jessica Carbonell. And your question is coming from Leonora Galleros.
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
How do you feel?
I'm so much overwhelmed right now, ma'am.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Here's my question for you. The Philippines had opened its doors to foreign investments. If you are to speak to a group of foreign investors, how will you promote the province of Isabela?
As a tourism graduate, I would love to promote our province, Isabela, through promoting also my advocacy, sustainable development. Because this will help our province to generate job opportunities for Isabelinos, and most importantly, it will boost the income of our province, and also this will help our province not only to be well known locally but also internationally. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now it's time for our last competitor in our top 10. Representing Echage, Jazz Karen Corpus. And your question will be coming from Dr. Bert Tuga.
Good evening, Ms. Echage.
Good evening, sir.
Here is your question. One of the considered reasons of the increasing numbers of teenage pregnancy is the lack of sex education among the youth. Given the chance to speak to the Pope, the head of the Catholic Church, how would you talk him through in possibly getting their unilateral yes over the issue?
Thank you for that question and good evening, everyone. The youth of today is the future of our modern land. We need to incorporate what are their problems, and first of all is the sex education. We need to improve our education and involve the sex because it is important to all of us, for us to know, because education is important to all of us in all aspects. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, and thank you very much to your judges. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your top 10 in their question and answer portion. Now, at this point, we will introduce you to the pageant's longest reigning queens. Winning the title in 2020, they are now back to bequeath their crowns to their worthy successors. So, let us all take a bow and allow them to do the same to your Queen Isabella 2020 title.